The best way to get better at programming is to practice. And in this example, what we're going to do is look at how to build a multi-line text box, technically called a text area. As always, these files are available for download using the link provided below in the description. We'll pause for a couple seconds so you can download this, and then we'll go ahead and get started. All right, so let's get started. You notice we got everything set up and it looks very similar to our previous example. We have a JLabel, etc. But what we want to do is create a JTextArea. So I'm going to create a private variable. This is going to be of type JTextArea. And I'm just going to call this TextArea. So there we've declared it. Now we're going to go and instantiate it and add it to our panel. So I'm going to say this dot TextArea equals new JTextArea. You'll notice that our constructor allows us to do things like add a number of rows or maybe provide a string or a whole document to it. I'm just going to use the default text area like such. So just a default constructor. Then we're going to come down here and say this dot add text area. So here we just added the text area to our example 7, which extends a J frame just so we can work with that. All right, we're going to run this. And if you remember back our previous example with the text box, you might be going, well, wait, what's different about this? Well, there's actually a big difference. So for example, if you remember correctly, when we typed into it, it was in the center. And that's because it only had one line. I could not do something like this, where I have multiple lines spread out. Okay, so a JText field only allows a single line. The JTextArea allows multiple areas. Now, here's an example where I typed it in. You can see this. I'm going to close this out real quick because I want to just show you how you can add your own text. So I'm going to say this dot TextArea dot set text. Notice I can provide a string to it and set some text just like I could with the JText field. The difference is I can provide new line characters to make it go to a new line. So I'm going to just give myself some quotes. Okay, so I have roses are red, violets are blue, Java is not poetry. Notice I have those \ns. That's the new line character that's escaped. So when I come here and run this, you'll notice that it displays roses are red on one line, sees a new line character, goes to the second line. That's only available because this is a text area. So text areas are used all over. This is an easy way to go in and set the text. Use obviously a get text. We saw that it works the exact same way as it does with the JText field. So it's very simple to use as far as that goes. This just adds that little bit of functionality that you sometimes need. Hopefully this example was helpful for you in providing a multi-line text box. If so, please consider giving the video a like and consider subscribing so you can see more examples on how to get better at programming.